Which methods help to improve wireless signal? My router is in my family room, and there's not much I can do to move it. It's in the corner of the house. My room and computer is upstairs and I only get a signal strength of about 17% while the one down the hall gets 65%. I'm wondering if it's due to my cheap Airlink card and if I should invest in a Linksys one for $10. I also want to mention that my router is running DD-WRT and is a wireless G router, while the card I have in this computer is a wireless N card.
The cheapest solution often works miracles. Boost your wireless signal with a parabolic reflector.
You could boost your signal. Typically the power is set at 28 mW MW. In order to boost signal you will have to install third-party firmware. I have had third-party firmware on my router for years and have boosted my signal to 200 MW without any problems. It should be noted that with increased power comes higher temperatures that may negatively impact the lifetime of other components in the router. I have just started using DD-WRT as a firmware provider and they seem to do the job nicely, and it's free. This URL.
I recommend getting either one of three things. Wireless and base station, and has a better base range. Wireless range extender, I have one of these and it works quite well. A second router with DD-WRT and set up WDS.
I recently hugely improved the wireless signal to all parts of my house by putting the router on a shelf by itself, further away from the wall than it had previously been, and free of encroachment from books and piles of clutter which had been accumulating around it. Not sure about the percentage change, but it was enough to make streamed video work in places which couldn't even sustain a stable connection before.
You might want to try Windsurfer. This URL. As a cheap first way to improve your coverage. I think the easiest way I can describe the shape of Wi-Fi coverage is as a squashed sphere with the widest part perpendicular to your antenna and the narrowest part along the length of the antenna.
Video support channel. Please insert subscribing.